What if Goku left with Raditz and joined the Saiyans? What's up people, I'm Devil Artemis and this is a brand new series of what if scenarios that we're going to be doing and discussing about just for entertainment's sake, and I want to start off with today's scenario of what if Goku agreed to join the Saiyans when Raditz came to Earth and confronted him. Now before we begin the scenario, we're going to be setting up the stage. At this point, Goku has normally achieved all that he has in Dragon Ball. He's defeated Piccolo in the World Tournament, and now he's going to visit Master Roshi's place as originally planned within the canon. Now the purpose of these scenarios is to explore different characters and different possibilities that they could have had in the anime, but they didn't. So Raditz's character, we're going to try and make more use of him, as well as the Saiyan team, rather than just kill everybody off. So you're going to see events happen in a similar way, but maybe with a slight twist. Now, everything happens normally until Raditz appears and takes Gohan. Raditz strikes Goku down and gives him 24 hours to kill 100 humans, or Raditz will take his son instead and end up killing everyone on the planet himself anyway. He then flies away, but this is where the change happens. Piccolo appears early, and he encounters Raditz before Raditz can get away. Piccolo notices that Goku is down, and Raditz has Gohan with him. At this point, Goku is struggling to get up after Raditz's attack, so Piccolo takes off his weighted clothing, and Raditz then uses his scouter on Piccolo, but he isn't impressed by his power increase. Piccolo begins to explain that he overheard Raditz's talking, and that he plans to kill Goku himself, as well as rule the planet, and he can't have someone like Raditz take that idea away from him. Raditz then knocks out Gohan and throws him over to Bulma and Roshi, who are on the island. He explains to them that he can take him back after he deals with Piccolo. So Piccolo and Raditz then land on the island, and Goku begins to recover even more so from Raditz's devastating attack. Now Piccolo launches himself at Raditz, but by himself, he is knocked back in one blow. Piccolo rebounds and attempts to fire a ki blast at Raditz, but Raditz counters with his own and overwhelms Piccolo's attack. At the last second, Piccolo tries to dodge, but he ends up blowing Piccolo's left arm off. In shock, Bulma, Roshi, and the others just run inside, and Goku begs Raditz to stop. Piccolo dashes forward, and with one more attempt to stop Raditz, Raditz counters with a devastating kick and breaks Piccolo's neck. Piccolo drops dead. Raditz opens his hands at the Kame House, but before he can fire a blast, Goku yells that he surrenders and that he will join the Saiyans. Raditz smiles, and he walks over to Goku and informs him that he's made a wise decision, and that he isn't the only member of the Saiyan race. There are two more Saiyans way stronger than he is, and together, all four of them can be unstoppable. Goku tells Raditz that he'll join them, as long as they spare the people of Earth. Raditz turns and walks away without even giving Goku a response. However, he does look back and he explains to Goku that we need to leave now. Goku needs to leave with Raditz right now. So Goku stands and he goes over to the Kame House. Bulma runs out holding an unconscious Gohan and he apologizes. He tells Gohan to take care of his mother while he deals with Raditz. Him and Raditz end up flying off, and they make their way over to the spaceship that Raditz landed in. As they arrive, Goku actually tries one final attempt to attack Raditz, but he shuts Goku down and knocks him out cold. Goku awakens hours later, late in the night, to find himself laying next to Raditz by a fire. Raditz seems to be cooking some kind of meat for them to eat. He then congratulates Goku for being persistent, but warns him not to attack him again or there will be consequences. Goku refuses to eat with Raditz, and he asks him why he's doing this. Raditz tells Goku more about the Saiyans, and an emperor of the galaxy that they serve named Frieza. Goku is surprised that there is even greater dangers outside of Earth than what he realized. Raditz then looks over to Goku and begins to question him about Piccolo. His questions usually pertain as to why Piccolo wanted to kill Goku and take over the planet, and Goku explains his history with Piccolo and then swears to Raditz that he's going to do all in his power to protect the planet and his friends because it's its home. Raditz's scouter then goes off, and he relays with Vegeta and Nappa and explains to them that there is nothing to worry about on the planet and he's found Kakarot. He also explains to them that Kakarot is willing to join them in their endeavors, and that he thinks that the planet is not really worth destroying or even spending any time on, as it's not a main focus of their mission. So he tells Vegeta and Nappa not to come to Earth. Instead, they're going to rendezvous at one of Frieza's bases. Goku is confused at Raditz's comment and he proceeds to stare at him in silence. Raditz then breaks the signal between the scouters and he tells Kakarot that a deal is a deal. He lied to Vegeta about the worth of the planet and instead has requested an extra ship from the nearest planet in the cosmos to be sent to their coordinates, and it will arrive in 8 hours. Goku is thankful to Raditz, but Raditz is not accustomed to kindness and begins to complain about how his attachment to humans have made him weak. The only reason that he's doing this is because they're the same blood. He tells Goku to get some sleep as they'll be departing within 8 hours. In the morning, they're awoken by a crash nearby as the extra space pod has now arrived at Earth. Raditz and Goku approach the pod and inside they find Saiyan armor and a scouter. Goku at first refuses to wear the attire, but Raditz explains that it's their traditional fighting armor. Goku explains that he doesn't have the need for the scouter as he can sense energy instead. Intrigued, Raditz actually tells Goku that he has to show him this technique sometime. He types in Goku's coordinates for him and then heads over to his pod. Goku takes one last look outside of his pod as it levitates into the air and blasts off. Raditz then soon follows. So that's part 1, guys. What did you guys think of the scenario? If you want part 2, leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Anyways, guys, thanks you guys for watching so much. I'll see you guys next time in the next Dragon Ball video.